Give me some directions to get to you. To get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection. I think about you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am doing another productive Sunday productive video. I don't ever remember what I call it, but I'm starting this video out with a walk. We are doing our mile today, and then I have quite a few things to do. So after I get done with my mile, I will grab my list and we'll go over the list of things to do. I know for sure, of course, always laundry, meal prepping, to change the sheets on the bed. I do have to go to Costco. That is another thing. There's some organization projects I would love to get done in my bathroom and then also my makeup vanity. So we may do that too. So stay tuned and I will show you the list and we'll check off all the things. Okay, another day down. This is day, 15. So it's 12:15, right? 12:16. I just got to Costco. My husband left a little bit later than normal today, so I was waiting for him to leave before I headed out. So I did some things around the house. I'll show you my list. Sundays, he can go to work whenever he wants because the trailer's ready the night before. The product just has to be there by 2 a.m. and it's only a 3.5-hour drive one way. So he was just really tired. He only had the 2 days off this weekend. They were split, which when you work graveyard, it's basically like you don't have a day off when you work graveyard and you have just Saturday and Tuesday off. So he's still been trying to catch up on his sleep. And yesterday he wanted to get up a little bit early so he could spend time with all of us and all of that. Anyway, so Costco, my goal, I have 7 things on my list. And I want to stick to those 7 things mainly. Okay, number 1, because I know I have to renew my my subscription. So I'm going to have that extra money on top of it because that expires in July. And apparently I didn't go to Costco. I think I went beginning of July. And, so I know my bill's already going to be a little bit higher anyway. And secondly, I really don't need anything else. So unless something just like really stands out and I really need it, but I want to make this trip a little bit quicker anyway, because I do have a whole list of things to do. So my goal, I want to get some Premier Protein because they are $7 off right now. So I really wanted to take advantage of that before the sale went off. So I'm going to get probably 2 of those because I think they're only $19.99 and they're normally like $26.99. So that's a great deal. They have Airwicks on sale and I put those in my house. Dishwasher soap, I literally have 1 squeeze left in my dishwasher soap. So, and they have a big, huge one. Prilosec for my husband because he takes that every day. I need paper plates. I never buy paper plates at Costco because I usually don't need that many, but I just don't want to go to another store. So I'll probably pick those up here. I need to get some more chicken tenders. I have 3 or 4 packages of chicken breasts left, but I tend to use the chicken tenders more. So I think I'm just going to pick up just the tenders this time and just see what happens. I can always run here and pick up chicken breasts if I need them. And then I want to get some cooked chicken tenders too, because I just need something easy to just be able to throw in the microwave, to throw in a salad or something, especially for the weekends, because I find myself not eating just because I don't want to take time to cook, because I'm busy doing things or whatever. So I want to get some of the cooked chicken tenders that I can just throw in the microwave and throw on top of a salad or something like that. Well, that is the goal. So we'll see if I make it. I will show all that to you and anything else that I do happen to pick up, which I'm sure will happen because it's Costco, right? I am back from Costco. I only ended up getting a couple more things than I had planned. Costco was so busy. I never go on Sundays, and now I'm probably not going to go on Sundays from now on, or I'll go earlier in the day. Took a little clip of how long the line was. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so long. I was in line for 18 minutes. It was so bad. Anyway, let me show you what I got. What I did not plan on getting were these socks. I am a sucker for socks. I love socks, and I wear them all the time, and I love these little short socks and the little patterns. So picked those up. They were $9.99, and I just need to kind of get rid of ones that are older and whatnot. Picked up a couple pairs of work pants. These were $15.99 each. I always am in the need of black pants because they start to fade after a while, and they just you know how it is, and I mostly wear black pants to work. But I saw these ones, and I have never had printed pants. So I just thought I would go out of my comfort zone and get something different. So I picked these up. Here's the rotisserie chicken breast strips I was talking about. These, I like to get these just to keep in the freezer for quick lunches or dinners on days that I'm really busy. And I've been telling you guys in my weekly videos that the next 2 weeks, actually 3 weeks at work. This week's not too bad, but the following 2 weeks after that are really busy at work. And there's days that I'll be getting home late or just having a really hectic day. So I'm not coming home for lunch. It's just gonna be crazy. So I wanna have something like this on hand. Picked up the Airwicks. These were $4 off, I believe. So I think they were $9.49. And I have a lot of these Airwicks all around the house. I used to do the Bath & Body, but we don't have a Bath & Body Works here. And so I always have to order them online and it just takes a while. So I just been using these ones. This one I didn't have plan on picking up, but I'm down to just one of these, and I love these Method antibacterial sprays. I use them all over the house. I usually keep one in each of the bathrooms and one under the sink. And I know like 2 of these, at least one, I think this one's almost gone and this one is gone. So I just have the one left, but I love these things. This was also on sale. I had no idea it was on sale, so it was like $3 off, I think, $2.50 off. But this is my favorite dishwasher soap, and this lasts me forever. Paper plates were also on sale. These were like $3 off, so I think this was $10.59 for 285 of them, something like that. Anyways, it was a killer deal. And yes, we use paper plates, you guys. We're a family of adults here. You know, all our kids are older. We actually have another person in our home now. I'll talk more about that next week. But anyway, so paper plates are just easier. I got rid of a lot of my dishes when we moved, so we didn't have so many like dishes to all the time in our cupboards. I really downsized. So anyway, yes, we use paper plates. This is it's like the Kirkland brand of Prilosec. My husband uses this every day, so I always pick this up, and it was $11.99. Picked up some chicken tenders. Love these. Like I said, I tend to use chicken tenders more than the full chicken breasts. So picked these up and picked up 2 Premier Protein. I've never ever tried the cafe latte, and these, by the way, are $7 off, so $19.99 each. Normally $26.99, so great deal. But yes, I never tried the cafe latte, and these have caffeine in them as well, and then the caramel. So I'll use these for my protein pudding plus in my coffee. And that is it. On my way home, stopped at Subway. I have not eaten anything today, like not one little bite, and it is now 1:54. Like I said, I got out of Costco. By the time I got out of there, I was in line by 12:57, and it was 1:20 when I walked and got into my car. And I thought, I'm just gonna go ahead and order Subway. Then I passed it on my way home because I was listening to a podcast, completely passed right by Subway. So I had to turn back around, go back down the highway. Anyway, I got it. So I ordered I'll show it to you. I ordered a oven roasted turkey and ham, just a 6-inch. I put no sauce or anything on it because I'm going to add some of the dill pickle mustard from Trader Joe's on there. And so this is 310 calories with the addition of the American cheese I did add on there. So I'm going to have that for lunch. If I am hungrier, I have a salad kit that I can have as well, but I just want to get my things done. So let me show you my list of what I have to do today. Okay, so let's mark things off that we have already done, because we love doing that, right? So we already did Costco. We went for a walk. My laundry is all done except for I'll show you what I have left to do. I did change the sheets. I already washed the sofa blankets, just took those out of the dryer before I left and put them back on the sofa. I want to vacuum my furniture. We have 2 dogs and a really hairy cat. I would love to organize my bathroom cabinets. Oh, I need to do my floors. I would love to do my bathroom cabinets, like organize them a little bit, and my vanity. But I think I need to get a few more things for my vanity, and I didn't want to pop into Dollar Tree or Marshall's or anything. I want to get a couple like makeup things. So I think I'm just going to cross that off for now, and we'll work on that. And I probably won't get to the pantry. You guys, I still have not organized my pantry because I am definitely meal prepping. I want to do my breakfast bowls and my fajita bowls. Breakfast bowls will be for breakfast, and the fajita bowls will be one of my lunch options. And then for dinner tonight, I'm making the tortellini soup. So I will share these recipes with you for sure. So we're actually on a roll. We're doing good. I just have this left to put away. My bed is all made. The pillow shams and this little guy with his little tongue hanging out. What are you doing? The pillow shams and the comforter are in the washer. I'm gonna go throw them in the dryer right now. This is my vanity I was talking about. See, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed, you guys, with the butter gloss from Nyx. I have so many of them. I think I have 10 of them now because I keep one at work. I have one in my purse that aren't here, and then I have all these ones. I know I have one in the bathroom. But this drawer I just need to, I want to get like one of those things you can hold like tubes of stuff to go on the counter, and then I need like a little something to put these things in. I have that, but it gets all full. So anyway, I need something for these shallow things. So I have a couple things I need to pick up, but it's not bad. It's just kind of frustrating sometimes in the morning to get ready. But this little drawer, I just keep like my overflow stuff. So I just want to kind of organize a little bit. I need to go through and pull out the things that I'm not using and whatnot. And my bathroom needs to be cleaned, so no judgment. I will more than likely clean my bathroom for sure today. Yeah, here's another one of the butter glosses. Okay, here's my problem in here. I need to put my clothes away. Oh, by the way, I picked these up at Trader Joe's. Do not like them. They are not very, they're just not very wet. I do not like them at all. Will not get them again. Okay, I have this little thing here. The problem is, like with my hair stuff, it ends up right here because I'm using it and I'm in a rush in the morning. And so and this is why I put like my skincare in a little basket, because it was over here also, but it would just end up on the counter. And I hate things on the counter. However, I think I have another little basket that I think I will put all my hair care stuff in. And then my nail polish and stuff, I need to just put down here. But this little thing has all this floating stuff all over. See how deep that is? It's crazy how deep that is. So I really just need to go through this, and I think I want to put a couple of pull out like organizers or something like that to put some of the stuff in. That way it's just not floating all over the place, because you guys know I hate when things are like floating all over. And then this drawer is like my overflow makeup drawer, and like this necklace is so tangled I can't get it apart. So anyway, yeah, this is just my overflow makeup stuff. I really should go through it. There's probably old stuff in here and stuff I will probably never use. So I would love to get this all organized for sure too. And actually, I may be able to use this on my vanity. I may do that because, yeah, I think I may do that. We may do my vanity after all. Before I get everything put away, I want to show you I got my Bones coffee order in. So I picked up some of the Salty Siren, this is sea salted caramel mocha. Really good, one of my favorite flavors. And the reason why I ordered was because they have a new flavor, Peaches and Scream, which is like a peaches and cream flavor. Cannot wait to try this. High voltage, just regular coffee, extra caffeine. French vanilla, another one of my favorites. And Bananas Foster is another one of my favorites. I always have a code down below where you can save $5 on your first order. Also, when you sign up, you can have that same, a code for your own that you can share with your family and friends, and they can also save money, and you can earn points towards coffee. I don't get commission or anything off of my link. I just get points towards purchasing coffee. And like I said, you can get that same thing when you sign up for it. But I love Bones coffee. It's small batch coffee, which if you ever have anything from small batch coffee places, the coffee is just really high quality, really good. So I'll probably try the Peaches and Scream maybe later on today or probably tomorrow more than likely. I think I'm gonna have an iced coffee here in just a little bit. And there is my lunch. That's the mustard I put on it. It is really, really good. For those of you that are readers, you may not be aware, but you can get free books through Amazon Prime, and you don't get the books, but you can just borrow them kind of like for free to read them. So I get an email every month with just some ones that are out, ones that you may want to check out. So this was a good recommendation one because I downloaded this book. You can kind of see a little snapshot of it. And then I did this book. This one sounds really good. And let's see, did I do that one? Yep, I did that one as well. And this one. And this one. So all of them but one. And actually, I didn't even really read this one yet. So I may end up doing this one too. I think this one sounded more like a kid's book. I'm not sure, but anyway, all of these sound really amazing. So if you don't subscribe to where they send you these every month, you should, because it just gives you kind of, there's so many books on Prime Reading that it gets very overwhelming sometimes to go through them. And so sometimes I don't even do that. I'll just borrow them from my library, or I just buy them when they're really cheap. But I'm glad that I looked at this email, because sometimes I just don't have time to look through all my emails, but this time I went through and I looked at them all. And I am so glad I did, because I'm almost done with a book right now. It's taking me a long time to read for some reason. It's really good, but it's just taking me a long time to read. But all these sounded really good, so at least I have some, you know, to be read right there on the ready when it's time, which will probably be tonight. We are going to do some meal prepping, so I am prepping up some sweet potatoes that I'm going to be roasting for some breakfast bowls. I'm just trying to cut them up into as evenly pieces as I can, and also cutting up some zucchini that'll also be in these breakfast bowls. I'm using these sausages from Trader Joe's. These are the jalapeno ones. Now these are going to go into the oven. I'm going to do the sweet potatoes first because they take a little bit longer, but all of these are going to go in the oven. We're going to roast them off. Again, these are the ones from Trader Joe's, the jalapeno. I cannot remember the other part of it, but they're really, oh, here they are, the spicy jalapeno. They're really good. Okay, so sweet potatoes are going to go in first. I'm going to do them for about 20 minutes. Sprayed them with a little bit of this olive oil spray. Of course, used onion salt, and then also some pepper. So like I said, I'm going to cook these first for about 20 minutes. Then after the 20-minute mark, I will add in the rest of the stuff, and then I'll still continue cooking the sweet potatoes. They usually take about 30 minutes. I prepped the zucchini the same way with onion, salt, and pepper, and now these are ready to go in. So these are going to go in for about 10-15 minutes, just depending on how long it takes for the zucchini to get all nice and crispy. In the bottom of the bowls, I put in this super blend from Walmart. I was going to cook it up a little bit, but I decided to keep it raw. We'll see how it tastes. I will be heating these up, so I just split this evenly between 4 containers. And now here's my sweet potatoes. So I'll be weighing these out on each container so I can make sure I get the even amount. And this is what those look like. And then we'll be adding in this sausage and the zucchini. And I'll just be putting those on top as well. And so here's everything and before the eggs. So we'll be adding eggs on top. So I'm going to add 1 egg to each of these. You can do them poached over easy. I decided just to do just a, you know, regular over easy type egg. So here's all of my breakfast bowls. For lunch this week, I'm going to be doing some fajita bowls for just a couple of my lunches. I will be doing leftovers for a lot of it. So I have some green pepper here, and then I have some of these mini peppers I'm trying to use up. So I'm using quite a few of those little sweet mini peppers to go into the bowls. First off, we need to cook the ground chicken. You can use whatever kind of meat you want for this. Ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, whatever you like. I just thought it would be kind of fun to use ground chicken because I don't use it that often. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the pan and cook that through. And then we're going to add in some taco seasoning. Man, I need to make some more taco seasoning. I think I say that every single time I use this. Anyway, we're going to be adding in some of my homemade taco seasoning. I'll also be adding in a little bit of water since ground chicken does not have a lot of oil in it. Same with like the lean ground turkey. I usually have to add just a little bit of water with the taco seasoning just to make sure that it gets all, you know, nice and mixed up really well. So I'm just going to do all this, and then we'll be adding in the veggies. So the diced veggies are getting ready to go in. I have the green pepper, the bell peppers, or the sweet peppers, and then I also have some frozen onion. I'm just going to toss all that in there until it's nice and soft. So I'm going to let this simmer while we do the rest of the prep for these bowls. So I'm just going to mix them up really well, bring it to a boil, and then just go ahead and let it simmer just till the veggies are nice and cooked and soft. Now time to prep the cauliflower rice. So I have a bag of the Walmart cauliflower rice. These are the 12-ounce bags. I love the 12-ounce bags. I'm going to go ahead and just put this into a skillet with a little bit of cooking spray. I'm using the chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's. I'm also going to put in some onion salt from Trader Joe's, and that's it. I'm just making it really simple with this cauliflower rice because it is going to go in the bottom of the dishes with the meat and vegetable mixture, which has a lot of taco seasoning in it, so it'll add just that flavor in there as well. But I use this onion salt and everything, you guys. That's why I bought 4 of them when I went to Trader Joe's, because I absolutely love their onion salt. Now I'm doing a double batch in this big one because I figured one of the kids would want to eat it, because I'm going to have a lot of leftovers this week with my dinners. So I'm only going to do 2 of these fajita bowls that I know I'll have for lunches. So I have the cauliflower rice in each of these, added on the taco meat and the veggies, and then I could have these with the tortillas if I want to. These are the tortillas from Trader Joe's, so that's an option as well.
Would you stay till the morning light? Oh,
would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here.
So I did do my vanity. Let me turn off this light because I think it's going to make a glare in there. Okay, so I did take that little organizer out of my drawer in the bathroom, so I'm not going to do that drawer in the bathroom because I need to get some other kind of organizer or something. I need to go through it all. But this works out perfect, and look, it just fit just perfect in between here. So this is just stuff I always have on top. So I have all my lip glosses, and this is not even all of them, you guys. Like I said, I keep one in my purse and one at work. I just love these butter glosses from NYX. Get a lot of questions about what kind of makeup I use, so I'll just kind of show you. This is all the stuff that's here on my vanity, are things that I use on a daily basis. So I just use gloss right now. You know, having to wear a mask and everything, I just don't wear lipstick. I just have gloss. That's what I use. And then here is like all my, I have like my eye primers. So I really like the Urban Decay. They're probably my favorite. This one is the eyeshadow primer potion, anti-aging. I think this one's like for glitter shadows or something. I can't remember. And this one is for, this is a NYX one. I think I got this as a, what do you call it? As a sample from one of my Ulta orders. I put all my, I have a ton of samples, and or like, you know, you get those like extra bonus things sometimes, and they're always sample size. This was one of them. This is glitter primer. I have not used it yet. And then this was a freebie, my last order. This is the Kylie skin concealer, and I absolutely love this. I had never used it before. It's probably super expensive, so we'll see if I repurchase it, but I really, really like it. So I just use it for brightening under my eyes, and then, you know, just kind of brightening all over. So I really like that. This was a freebie also. It's a Benefit, and it's just like a brow thing, and I do like to use that, so I use that sometimes. And this is the NYX Wonder Stick. So this also, this first time I have not used this yet. I just bought it. So it has concealer on one side and then contour on the other side, but I've not used it. Let me know if you've used this before. I have my Perfect Finish High Definition Powder from e.l.f. I have the Halo Glow Setting Powder. The one I use every single day though is the Infallible L'Oreal Loose Setting Powder. I really like this one. This is the blush I'm using right now. I really like it. It is from ColourPop. I needed one that was more, like for summertime, I like to use more of a bronzy type blush. So that is that. And then for every morning and every night, I put this on my face after I wash my face. I put this on. Also in the mornings after I wash my face, I put this on. And then I put on this is my day cream. And it's almost out. I have another one, thank goodness. This is from number 7. I love the stuff. I also have the night cream that I use before bed. In this little thing here, I have these makeup wipes that I told you I do not like. I have my hairband thing that I put on when I'm doing my makeup. This is the Max Fix, or what is it called? Fix Plus. I use this, I mainly use this for getting my brushes wet whenever I want to put like kind of like a more of a glitter shadow on, but it's also good for, you know, what it's supposed to be for. I'm not going to go through all of these, but right now these are my favorite mascaras, are the telescopic. I can't remember what's the difference between the gold and the black, but I do get waterproof because that's the best for my contacts. And this is the lash primer I use. I love this stuff. And then I just have various pencils in here for brows and eyeliner, which I don't use eyeliner very often. I'm kind of on the fence about this. I'm not really sure if I like it. It's really thick, and sometimes it messes up my contacts. It gets like in my contacts, and it gets in my eyes, and it gets on my contacts. It only happens when I wear this, so I'm not really sure how I feel about this. This is the primer that I'm loving right now. It really helps with my redness. And then my favorite foundation is this one. This is a primer that I'm really liking from NYX, and then, well, I already showed you the other primer, but I really like this one too. And as far as what palettes I have, I do have quite a few palettes. I kind of put these in order of how I use them. Normally, you know, I would put them in order of like size, but honestly, like for the mornings, it's just better if I do put them in order of how I use them. So my 3 that I use every single day. So I have a ton. I love ColourPop, so I have a ton of ColourPop. I have a Jaclyn Hill. These are both Morphe palettes. Here's another. I don't use this one very often. It's really, really, really glittery, but I have it. But the ones I use every single day, so this Morphe Neutral Territory, that's what it looks like. And then this one is from BH Cosmetics. I absolutely love the colors in this one. You can tell which ones I use the most. And then this one's also from Morphe, and I use this one every day. So I just kind of use different colors from all 3 of them every day. And then I have my brushes here, my sponges, and then inside of here, so I just cleaned this out. I took all the stuff out that were garbage, and they were like used up, but because I didn't have anywhere to put them because I don't have a trash can in my bedroom, which I should put one in here, I threw all those out. But I have my makeup brushes in here. Here's my backup of my mascara. I use this as a mirror. This is actually a Tarte palette, but it's super old and it's almost gone, but it has a nice big mirror in it, so that's what I use this for close-ups. I love the Reservia Cabana from Wet n Wild. And then for a highlighter, I use this ColourPop Shock. And then I just have a couple of, this is like a shock color from ColourPop. And this is some blush, so when I want more pinky shades, I use this blush. And then for my bronzer every day, I use the Physicians Formula. This is like the, what is it called? Paris. So I use that every day. All the laundry's done, bed is made. I don't know why my animals just think they need to jump on the bed, but they do. Bathroom organization is done. I get people asking me if what this is, like they'll see like the necklaces hanging down, and it's not like anything I bought. Honestly, you guys, this is what it is. I just took some little tiny finish nails and I nailed them into there because you can't really see it, and then I just hang my necklaces down. Figured that was much cheaper than buying, you know, a jewelry organizer, and they're right there. I can pull them up and I remember them in the morning. So there you go. Okay, so my little 3-tier rack here. Up here is where I was keeping my hair stuff. Like I said, it wasn't working. It was falling down. I was leaving stuff on the counter anyway, so I just put a plant up there for now. I have all of my body sprays and my body lotions there because that's been working. And down here was just some random stuff. So I'm just putting my contact solution and my contact holder right there. That just gives them a place to be because they really didn't have a place to be. And like I said, I used to keep my skincare down there, but again, I would move it and just not put it back, and it's just a lot easier having it contained in its own little area. And that way, if I also want to, take my skincare and take it somewhere else, if I had to go out of the bathroom for whatever reason, it's all there. Okay, so this is what I ended up doing with everything else. So I just have my little cotton swabs and my my little pad things that I use to remove my makeup right there. And here's my skincare. I get almost all of my little baskets at either Marshall's or Ross. Here's what I do for skincare. So I have this Derma E that I use this in the mornings after I wash my face. Again, this is kind of like how I wash my face in the morning. For me, this doesn't seem like it's a very good deep cleanser. That's the reason why I don't use it like in the evening, but I really like it as anti-wrinkle, so we'll see. I don't know, I just started using it, but I really like it so far. But like I said, it's just not very good for deep cleaning. But for deep cleaning, I love this. So I use this at night to remove all my makeup and everything, and this works really, really well. To help remove all my makeup, so like my eye makeup, that kind of thing, I really like using either this one or this one is actually my favorite. So I have both of these, the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water or this Simple. So I like to use both of these. Before I discovered the number 7 moisturizer, I used to use this one. So I do still have a little bit of this left, but I really like this for the AM. I also had the PM, but it's all out. For my PM, I already showed you what my AM was. For my PM, I use this one. So it's the same thing, the Protect and Perfect Intense. This is the night cream though, versus the other one's the day cream. So I'll just keep all of those in here. Now I'm gonna show you a little trick you can do with square baskets. I suppose I could find a round one to do the same trick here, because with wire baskets, I love how they look, but everything falls over. So you'll see here, I have a little plastic thing in here, so it still looks cute in a little wire basket, but it doesn't fall all over the place, which is so nice. So my hairspray, my dry shampoos, some leave-in conditioners. I have this one and this one. This is a new one I just picked up, have not tried it yet. And then my all-time favorite heat protectant for my hair is the Tresemme. So I think that looks really good. I don't normally like a lot of things on my counter, but since I do have a lot of counter space, then I feel okay about using all of this. Okay, so we did the laundry. I did not vacuum the furniture. I completely forgot, but I did vacuum the floors. I just have not cleaned them yet. I did the bathroom cabinets. I did not do the pantry, but I did do the vanity. So we can say we did that one. I did my meal prepping, and then I will be making dinner. So I think we made a really good dent on our list today. I make a little iced coffee. Since I have not had a lot of calories today or protein, I drank half of this morning, so I'm just gonna drink the other half of this with some coffee. Ooh, the La Colombe cold brew. I'm just gonna have this as just a little pick-me-up before dinner. In the pot we have the ground turkey, the onions, and the minced garlic. We're gonna cook that up until everything is all cooked through. I'm adding a little salt and pepper to this, of course, just to get a little extra seasoning in there. I'm gonna add in the Italian herbs now. I never measure these, probably about a tablespoon I would say though. I'm gonna heat these up a little bit. I always try to heat up my herbs a little bit before I add any liquid, so I do it for about 30 seconds just to really activate those flavors. I'm gonna add in the beans. You wanna drain and rinse your beans. The diced tomatoes, which you do not want to drain. The grated Parmesan, 1/4 cup of that. I'm going to stir that up, and then I'm going to add in the broth. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt and pepper too, a little bit more just because we put more stuff in there. Make sure we have lots of flavor. And then now we're going to add in the broth. So you just need 4 cups of whatever kind of broth you're using. Like I said, I'm using this bone broth, which is what I prefer to use in soups. It just has a richer flavor to it. Now we're going to bring this to a boil, and then we are going to simmer it for 30 minutes, and that really is just to get all these flavors all together. And then we'll add in the rest of the ingredients. This has been simmering for about 30 minutes. I'm going to add in the tortellini. Now, if you're using fresh tortellini, you only need to cook it for a couple minutes. But if you're using the dry stuff like mine, you want to cook it for about 10, 11 minutes, just depending on the package directions. So I just looked in the package directions for mine, so 16 to 18 minutes. So I'm going to boil this for that long, and then I'll add in the spinach. Like I said, if you're using fresh tortellini, you only want to cook them for a couple minutes, so you can put the spinach in at the same time, but mine will have to go in after this tortellini is all cooked. So I'm going to bring this to a boil, cook it for about 16 minutes, and then we'll add the spinach. Okay, just took it off the heat. As you can see, it soaks up a lot of that liquid with the tortellini whenever you use the dry one. So you may want to put more liquid if you want it soupier. I'm going to go ahead and add the spinach in. I like to do the spinach at the very end. That way I can just get it wilted, because I will be reheating this to eat for leftovers for lunches and stuff through the week. So let me get this all stirred up and I'll dish it up. And here is dinner. Oh my gosh, you guys, the smell of this is amazing. We have the lots of lean protein with the ground turkey. We have the beans to get you some carbs, the tortellini for carbs. There's pesto filled in the tortellini. We have that yummy bone broth, which is really good for you. You guys, this is an amazing dinner and so easy. Did you see how easy that was? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put the leftovers in the refrigerator. This also freezes really well too. I just have to take a little breather. I am tired today. I think it's just because there was a lot of like running around this whole entire weekend, and I was just on my feet a lot and doing a lot of things. And today I was on my feet for a while, going to Costco. I did my walk. I'm just tired. Dinner is done. I'm letting it cool down before I dish it up, but I'll show you what the final product looks like. I'll probably put that right here or right before this clip. But I'm gonna go take a shower, get that done with before my husband gets home, and then I'll have probably about an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer, to spend with him while he eats his dinner and before I have to head to bed. He has to stay up all night tonight because he works tomorrow night graveyard. So he'll try to have to stay up as late as he can tonight, so we won't be going to bed at the same time. But I have to wash my hair. It's hair washing day. So I have to wash my hair, do my skincare routine. If I can do all that before he gets home, then I don't have to take any of our time away from each other. So I'm gonna do that. I hope this video inspired you to be productive during your days off, whether it's a weekend or during the week. I just really get motivated by filming these videos for you, plus watching other people do these types of videos. And for me, like I said, making a list and checking it off is motivating enough. So I hope it's motivating for you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out the description box. I will have the recipes for the meal prep and also for dinner tonight. Those will be down there in the description box. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.